Still on education, over 3,600 unpaid teachers have vowed to picket the Finance Ministry on Wednesday, May 11. The teachers say they have not been paid for 2 years, even though they have been cleared by the audit service by a validation process and after being vetted by the Ghana Education Service, the BNI and the National Security. They alleged all the teacher groups have abandoned them because they do not pay dues to these various associations. And we are going to be speaking to one of the executives who's joined us in studio to pick his thoughts on, first of all, why wouldn't they even want to join any of the associations? And then also, what have they done to ensure that at least government pays heed to paying them? And why 2 years? Why wait till 2 years before you want to go and picket? We've been joined in studio by Isaac Amponsa. He's the General Secretary of the Unpaid Teachers. Good afternoon and thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
To start with, why would you wait 2 years before crying foul that you've not been paid?
We've been waiting for 2 years because we thought the authorities will at least see the need and then do the right process, whilst we are also at post working. Because normally when you are recruited in the education service, you are given your appointment and then you are posted to go to your school and start teaching. The only thing you know is the other processes how to go on at the various education offices. Then they will have to process to the regional office, the national office, and then you are paid. Yeah, so we were working, thinking at least the authorities will see the need. Something is being done. And we have also done several follow-ups. And anytime that we come, they tell us we are working out, we are waiting for the financial clearance, have some patience, and we keep waiting, thinking that at least they will see to apply.
Who specifically are you dealing with? Is it the Ministry of Education or the Ghana Education Service or the Finance Ministry itself?
We are dealing with Ghana Education Service because they are our employers. And anytime we go to Ghana Education Service, the only thing they tell us, they have done everything possible to seek for financial clearance. And they are waiting for Ministry of Finance to grant us the financial clearance. So we are dealing with Ministry of Education, Ghana Education Service. We've also been to Fair Wage and Salary Commission. And there's a letter to that effect. Even when the auditors came to our various regions, this is a press release that was released after the off-site meeting. And if I have to go, this is all the unpaid staff who were at post during the period of validation in the various regions shall also be considered in the final payment of arrears. So all the stakeholders are aware of our issue. But we don't know why they have agreed to pay teachers who are already mechanized, and those of us who have not been mechanized, they don't even see to apply it. That we are also working with the same people, and we are in the various stations, in the various locations working. And what pains us is that tomorrow, school reopens tomorrow, and we need to go back. What are we going to eat? Why are we going to sleep? Because we are owing. Our rent have expired. We cannot even feed ourselves, and most of us are teaching rural areas.
And you are in total about 3,600?
About 3,600. That's what we've been told.
And so what have you, what was the last meeting about and what have you been told?
The last time we went for a follow-up, that was about 2 weeks ago. And we were told that the auditors have submitted their report to the Ministry of Finance. In fact, we even went to the head of compensation and he told us that he has received the report, but they are going through it and we'll hear from them very soon. And to our dismay, the only thing we heard is that they have started going to pay the arrears of about 13,000 teachers who have been validated, who are already on payroll. While those of us who are not on payroll, who have not been captured, but we are also working with those on payroll, they have not said anything about our issue.
It looks a bit confusing and murky. Help me understand, why do you think they're paying those who are, you know, like those who are with associations?
Yeah.
And do you think they are not minding you? And do you have intentions of joining the association so that at least based on the fact that you are with this team, they can facilitate your payment?
Actually, we know that as teachers, definitely you might join any of the associations, be it NAT, NAGRAT, or CCT. So we also wrote, this is the first petition we wrote to them. And it is the second petition we wrote to them. We have engaged them. We've gone to all the teacher unions. We engaged them. We sat down one-on-one. So they also know our plight. They also know our plight. And the last we heard is that those who are already on payroll, they are their members. So they have to fight for them. But we are yet to be their members. Meanwhile, they have also forgotten that we are also potential members because we cannot go and join Ghana Registered Nurses Association or Ghana Medical Association. Definitely, as soon as we are mechanized, we are also coming on payroll. And when we come on payroll, these same teacher unions, they are the group that we are going to join. So why have they decided to at least do away with us and then think about those who are already on payroll, their arrears, and those of us who have not received a dime at all? And we are working. Some have worked from 2012, 2013, 2014 without a CD hitting their accounts.
But is it out of place if they say, let us deal with those on our payroll, then we'll pay attention to you? Is it out of place? It is not.
We think it's out of place because our issue was first. Okay. The auditors came on the ground first, somewhere around November, December, and they came on the ground. And they started working on our issue before the issue about even the strike came in. So they were even preparing our reports, and then somewhere along the line, they have to leave it and go and deal with the strike because the government also wanted to avert the strike.
Right.
Now, somewhere along the line, they have to break for upside, and then that was when they went and they broke for the first time. And the auditor came back, prepared our report because they also, in fact, they gave some sort of attention to it. But we don't know why somewhere along the line they have to neglect us. And
yes. Okay. Right, and we know that your next line of action, according to information we've gathered, is that you're going to be picketing at the Finance Ministry.
Yes.
On Wednesday.
Yes.
Do you have clearance for that? Have you sought police permits to do that?
We have sought police permits. We have notified them. And our intention is not to demonstrate, because we even know that there is also noise, ban on noise making. So we don't intend to demonstrate, but we just want the authorities to have a signal of the teachers who are working in the various parts of the region. So because we have done several follow-ups as executives and nobody seems to understand us. But this time when they see all the people there quietly with their placards, they will see that maybe they need to do something about our issue. So
you are expecting the 3,600?
We are expecting every teacher who has not been paid to come to Ministry of Finance.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We thank you for sharing your concerns with us, and certainly all these senior officials and government, for that matter, watch TV3. So hopefully in the next few days, you may be hearing something from government, but we'll keep an eye on your...
And that's what we're also hoping for. Especially we want to play with the government and also our president.
Okay.
That we are his own people. We are Ghanaians, we are teachers working in various parts of the country. We are serving our motherland.
Okay.
And they have to see to our plight and do something about the situation. Okay. Because we cannot continue to borrow and then being frustrated and also go hunger all the time.
Right. We've been speaking with Isaac Amponsa. He is the General Secretary of the Unpaid Teachers, and clearly they say they are likely to they will be picketing at the Finance Ministry on Wednesday. Stay with TV3. It is an unfolding story. We'll bring you details when we do get them. This is still Midday Live on TV3 with